Yes, that is correct. You heard an MW2 tactical nuke incoming sound from the Blackout mode on Black Ops 4. What is going on, freaks? My name is Freaky. This is a video that I'm making. I haven't seen anyone talk about this yet, and I know people have heard this on streams before, and I've heard this on my own streams. I've heard this while playing the game. Pretty sure a lot of you have heard it. Probably didn't really think anything of it, but it happened repeatedly when I was playing, when I would land at Raid, and then mysteriously disappeared. I've had it happen at Rivertown, I've had it happen at Factory, I've had it happen at Asylum, and I've had it happen here. Probably has radios all over the map. I found one under Nuketown as well. Now, it's a nuke going off, right? I don't know if this is going to be a timed event that they're starting to plan for, or something in that type of realm. Maybe they're going to have a nuclear thing go off during the game, or during 1 week or something, and then everything looks like it's a nuclear holocaust. Everything's kind of burned up, maybe apocalyptic, and then they kind of change from there. They might not do a whole storyline to it, or maybe they will. Not 100% sure, but I tested theories. I thought maybe it was the circle coming in. It's not the circle coming in. It's not a little thing that tells you, hey, circle's coming in, because I've repeatedly went back to the same spot while the circle is coming in and I'm not in the zone. I thought that was it. I thought maybe that was like the dead giveaway that, okay, you guys should move. I thought maybe it was a trigger that most of the games that I've had it happen at certain locations, 3 people have died really quickly, and I thought that was sort of a thing, and maybe it was like a warning to the other players that somebody's going off. Didn't seem to really do it. That's like the only thing I could really think of as why it's doing it, because times that it did happen, it was a lot of people were dying in that area. That's the only conclusion I can come to, besides it being like a timed event that they're planning. Haven't heard anyone talk about this. Like I said, the circle means nothing, because I've repeated kind of the same thing. I went there, circle had to come in, and it never turned on. And I'm guessing it maybe happens 2 places out of the map while you're there during every match. Maybe it doesn't even happen every match. Not 100% sure, because I know it doesn't happen at the same set location every match. So here's the audio file that happens after the nuclear sound is, or the nuclear warning, I guess I should say, happens on the radio. There's like a voice that comes over. It's really cool. I'll let you guys listen to it right now.
This is an emergency action notification on behalf of the Armed Forces Central Command. This station is interrupted its regular programming to participate in the emergency alert system. This station will now discontinue its regular broadcast schedule.
So there you go. It's a pretty cool little message. It said emergency broadcast to the Armed Forces Special Command. Pretty cool. Don't know if this is going to be a sort of special thing that's going to happen. Maybe it's not even going to be a live event. Maybe they can't even pull that off. I don't know. Maybe Fortnite is just really good with their engine and they can pull off live events like that. Who really knows, or even if this is going to be one. But how cool would it be if they did do something like that, right? They did some devastating thing to the map. They would have to have a storyline for it, obviously. Fortnite did really well with that. They see it going. They're already on Season 6, so they've been doing it for a solid year, or more at this point, more. And Activision was probably like, hey, Treyarch, you need to do something like that. It would be really cool. We're basically stealing the Battle Pass, so just roll with it, okay? Just do something crazy. So it could be something along those lines. Otherwise, I really have no evidence or anything to really disprove that from happening. Otherwise, it's, I mean, I can't really say that it's right either. But it's an idea. And I think if they were smart, they would try to do a storyline with this. So I'm going to guess they're going to build off something. If not, they would be dumb. So I haven't heard anyone talk about this. And this is me getting a 3-piece and trying to recreate what happened. It didn't happen at all. The storm's coming in. I'm not in the circle, not in the safe zone, and it didn't happen. It didn't happen at all. It would always happen at Raid, for example, within the first maybe 30, 40 seconds of every match. And then I would go up and sit by the radio, and sometimes it would happen, sometimes it wouldn't, but I did have it happen 3 matches in a row. So I thought it was a repeating occurrence that if I went to raid, it kept happening. Maybe it was just a trigger. Maybe someone was doing something in Nuketown triggering it. So I went to Nuketown, tried to tinker with everything, found radios there as well. So I'm going to guess there is certain areas that this happens at, because I don't think it's going to happen at every single point. Like I said, maybe it's a bug. Maybe it is supposed to happen when the circle's closing in to tell you to move. It would make sense, right? But I never heard this the first day, never heard it the second day, never heard it the third day. But then guess what? Magically, the 4th, 5th, and 6th day now of this week, we ended up starting to hear it. A lot of people did. Like I said, I've heard it all over the map, but the most occurring moments was at raid or estates on the map on the northern section. So not 100% sure what is going on with this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Come up with something. Come up with a storyline that can go behind this. I don't know. Like I said, it sounds like a nuke sound effect from MW2, so it could be anything. They could be playing with like the nuke because Nuketown was nuked. Maybe another nuke is going to go off and make one of these other places like destroyed or something. I don't know exactly what they're going to do, but this is just an idea, and I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe it's an Easter egg. Maybe it's not. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about it. And share this video around and get your friends' feedback on this. Share them with them and ask them if they've heard this before. Go searching around. Listen. I know it's hard when a lot of people are, you know, taking shots all around you and there's a lot of footsteps. But just put your headphones on, listen, and try to find it. Like I said, Rivertown, Factory, Asylum, and Estates. It happened the most in. And if you're new around here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm going to try to stay up to date on this because I got to figure something out with this. This is weird. It didn't happen the first couple days, and now it's starting to happen. Treyarch, they're working on something. They're working on something.